Katie Blake, and this week on Oncor TV.
Our linemen and what they do out there, not everybody can do. That's why they go.
Oncor lends a helping hand to Florida after Hurricane Ian knocks out power for millions. But first, a look at the forecast for your weekend ahead. After starting the week with rain and some strong to severe storms, we're going to end the week with rain. A low pressure system or a storm system is moving across Texas on Friday, and that's going to keep rain in the forecast for the majority of the day. Thankfully, the system will move out by the weekend, and your weekend is actually looking pretty good. Let's talk about Friday. It's going to end up feeling like a damp, chilly day for a lot of us as off and on rain continues as the storm system moves across Texas. Now, we're not looking at a big concern for severe weather tomorrow, but there could be some embedded thunderstorms, so don't be surprised to hear a rumble of thunder from time to time. By late Friday night into early Saturday, that storm system is pulling away to the northeast. We'll be stuck with some clouds on Saturday, but no rain, and then even more sunshine by Sunday. So how much rain could you see from this storm system Friday through early Saturday morning? Well, some spots closer to I-20, and especially the I-20, I-35, I-45 area could see close to 2 inches of rain from Friday through early Saturday morning, and a good portion of Oncor service territory from East Texas down to Central Texas, even up toward the Wichita Falls area could see around 1.5 inches of rain. Now, as you go farther west out toward the Permian Basin, rainfall totals are expected to be lower there around Midland, Odessa. Temperature-wise, because of the rain and clouds on Friday, we're looking at a really chilly day across much of Oncor service territory, a high just shy of 60 in Tyler, 57 in DFW. On Saturday, more sunshine out west in the Permian Basin, a high of 66 in Midland, Odessa. The clouds will hang tough for a lot of us on Saturday, but by Sunday, we're looking at mostly sunny skies with high temperatures rebounding into the upper 60s and the 70s. That does it for your weather outlook. Now, more on the damage caused by Hurricane Ian and how Oncor answered the call for help.
We all left Texas on a Tuesday, and so our plan was to get to Pensacola.
You know, you push your mindset on getting to that first stopping point on the trip safely, and the logistics that goes along with pushing over 100 employees out of the state of Texas and across, 2 to 3 states.
And so what we had to do was stage and then make sure that as we're traveling that we weren't also putting ourselves in the path of the hurricane that hadn't yet hit.
This is now a Category 4 hurricane. That is what we were expecting. Unfortunately, though, this is still kind of a worst-case scenario for us in Southwest Florida.
There were RVs and trailer parks and things of that nature, and they were just demolished. For miles, just poles on the ground. I would think just the amount of damage and destruction is something that's always going to kind of stick with us.
We had to build a relationship and build a trust with Tampa Electric for them to say, hey, we trust Oncor.
And our priorities from day one have always been to be safe and make sure our people are safe.
Once we built that trust and they really turned us loose, everything seemed to run very smoothly. We start seeing the people that drive through from the community just saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Your guys were just in my neighborhood, and they got my lights back on.
These guys are going to do it just because they want to help.
You got to spend a lot of time away from home. The work we do is so critical and so important that it's just a sacrifice we got to make at times.
Because it's just the right thing to do is to help other people.
You don't understand how humbling it is to go help a community until you actually get to go help a community. It's poetry in motion once you see it happen, but it doesn't happen without this Oncor family.
That's all we have time for this week. Be sure to keep an eye on The Wire and the internet for more company news.